Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos taking on Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, the beat goes on, doesn't it? A perfect 10-0 to start the campaign.
And it's a good locker room to be in, too. Guys don't show up on game day hoping to win. They expect to win. And so far, they've yet to have a letdown.
The former Missouri Tiger, Drew Lock, will be at quarterback as he leads out the Denver Broncos.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
On first down is Lock. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again. Lock. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. So 3rd and long now for Lock and the Broncos following the sack. Here's Lock to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. Well into the triple digits, and they'll take that every time out.
What I loved was just how decisive he was running the football. Coaches like guys that go north and south. They don't like the east-west guys, the juking and the jiving. 1 foot in the ground and cut.
Jamal Williams, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to put it.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out.
I'm trying to understand. I just can't. I'm trying to understand.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Hunter Henry. A gain of...
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Williams loses the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Herbert's pass complete. Fumble on the...
All fumbles are costly, but that one really hurts because he had the first down.
Yeah, and that's all he needed, right? But the problem is we coach these guys to try and get more, but that doesn't count if you don't bring the ball with you, does it?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, Williams. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Jamal Williams.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
He was taken.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. From the 5, 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
First down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. The numbers a week ago for Melvin Gordon. 14 carries, 53 yards.
They've lost lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. They look to throw. It's Locke. Steps away. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B. Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And a short gain here down to the 22. The 2nd down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And this one will be brought back to the 22. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos nothing.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He'll find Williams on the slant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down, Chargers.
On 1st down, Williams. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
On second down, it's Gordon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now to the air, lock. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he gets it down to the 32. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those...
And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Jeudy, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Joe Reed returning. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
This pass finds its way to Williams. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. And Denver getting set to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there by Gordon. Give him 55 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them?
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, L.A. Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Locke going to hand it off here to Gordon. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Melvin Gordon.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They have the 1st down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now Gordon on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. That'll bring up second down. Locke will try again on second down. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. This is the tight end Fant. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now Locke again. This will be caught at about the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Locke. Out to his touchdown, Broncos.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Herbert on first down now. Escaping the pressure right. Wide open. It's Allen, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone come.
Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
Complete to number 13.
Keenan Allen, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here now a look at Melvin Gordon at his current pace. Sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. Well, they also used to walk uphill to school both ways.
In the snow.
In the snow.
Blizzards.
Milk was 5 cents. Hey, but he's having a great year, not to take anything away from him. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
2nd and 6.
So thanks to the late. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
3. First down, Chargers.
Now Williams. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Oh, no.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now Herbert off the bootleg, rolling to his left. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And now it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Herbert off of play action. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender, and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And it's complete. Henry. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
At the Broncos' 4-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Forced out to, and he will score. Touchdown, LA. Justin Herbert, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics. That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. And really a solid group effort. I mean, the montage focuses on him, and rightfully so, but it's been a good job of a team to get this lead.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that. I love the observation. Offensive line and people having to protect him, they've really been in sync and been on point. How about the guys?
The Charger drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They'll run on 1st down. Williams. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Chargers.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Out of the gun, Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 27-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll be down close to the 1st down marker as he gets this to the Broncos' 15-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Taylor Gabriel, his 11th touchdown of the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Melvin Gordon leading Denver's offense back out. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. 2nd and 10 now, third quarter action in Denver. To throw again, Locke completes it to Fant on the right side. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Open man Hamler, that's complete.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. On the return, it's King. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Charger drive about to get going. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. Flush to his right. First down and much more for Henry. And finally brought down at the 38. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down, it's Williams. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Williams, the ball carrier.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. The busy night continues for Williams. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Steps under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Tyrone Crawford able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. One receiver left, that's Allen. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown.
Complete to
Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Locke and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Locke on target there to Fant, the tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Locke now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Complete to Noah.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Locke looks to throw it again. And a loose football. And picked up by the Chargers.
Locke's pass complete. Fumble on the play.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Off the bootleg. Herbert sliding out of the pocket. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 6. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Drew Lock once again leads the Broncos out.
And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right, and rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Fakes the give to Gordon. Now here's Lock to throw.
He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Melvin Ingram able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On play action, Lock.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Lock throwing on target to Fant. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there. 2nd down.
7-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
From the gun, it's Lock. Got Gordon open, completes it. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Again, it's Lock. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
No escape for Lock, and he'll go down.
Drew Lock.
Linval Joseph in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Lock going to get this into the hands of Gordon.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Lock. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it again with Williams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. And he's got this down to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
5-yard line.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line.
Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So, for the Chargers, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they've fallen out of things now as they sink